there, Shanna here. Welcome back to my channel all about living well and finding joy with autoimmunity. So glad you were here. Today, I want to share with you my autoimmune health and wellness toolbox. Before I do, I think it's really important here just to pause and just tell you two really important notes or things to keep in mind. Number one, each of us are different. There is no one size fits all autoimmune health and wellness toolbox, our autoimmune health and wellness journey. Just as each autoimmune disease is different, and just as the same autoimmune disease can look differently in different people, each autoimmune health and wellness journey is different too. While generally speaking, the same health and wellness concepts apply to all of us with autoimmune disease, how we apply them, whether we troubleshoot or dive deeper, can look differently for each one of us. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Always remember to please trust your intuition, trust your gut, know that you are the expert of your body. Second thing to keep in mind is I feel that there is a lot of noise and advertisements out there in the health and wellness space trying to sell X, Y, or Z. It can feel like a lot, be very expensive to try out, very difficult to try to sort through. And there's also a lot of very expensive programs out there as well. I can't emphasize enough how important it can be just to kind of quiet that noise, peel away all of those distractions and advertisements, and just get back to the heart of the basics. There is so much we can do to support our health through our daily habits, through the way that we eat and the way that we live and our mindset. There really is so much power in quieting the noise, consistently cultivating healthy habits, giving it time, and trusting the process. With that said, I'd love to share my autoimmune health and wellness toolbox. Please just know that as I learn and grow and evolve, my toolbox will also grow and evolve as well. I like to think about my toolbox as having three sections, or three like drawers, if you will. The first one is mindset and emotion. Mindset and emotion toolbox includes things like self-compassion, unconditional love, a growth mindset, setting boundaries, asking for help, seeking joy, finding gratitude, belly laughs, and troubleshooting. You'll notice that troubleshooting is in each of my three drawers or sections of my toolbox. And the reason why is because life changes, things change. And so as we're on our journeys, what worked for us before may change and evolve, and we may have to troubleshoot and find something new that works for us, or kind of change things up, or maybe even go back to, something that we started with that we just forgot about. The second area of my toolbox, section of my toolbox, or drawer of my toolbox, is lifestyle. So in my lifestyle section are things like sleep, movement, stress relief, nervous system support, time for rest and recovery, time outside or time in nature, connection and support, meaning time with family, time with friends, me coming on here and connecting with you, and also troubleshooting. So again, finding what works on any given day, any given week, any given month, any given year, and just being open to listening to my intuition, changing things up as I need to. And then the third section or drawer of my autoimmune health and wellness toolbox is nutrition. In the nutrition section are things like nutrient dense real foods, hydration, gut healing superfoods, personalized supplements, and troubleshooting. So I really hesitate to even say personalized supplements. I do get asked what supplements do I take, and I typically don't share because what I take changes. And sometimes I go periods of time without taking supplements too. And so I really encourage clients and anybody who asks to really work with somebody who knows their health history, who knows what their root causes are, what they are working on as far as like gut health or blood sugar support or anything like that, because supplements, in my opinion, are really expensive, and I don't want to throw out a recommendation if somebody doesn't need that supplementation. And so while I know there are some general recommendations, I just find that it's like a slippery slope. Like if I say one supplement, then I'm going to be asked about another and another and another. So at this point, my approach has been and is still that I don't share what supplements I'm taking. I just encourage you to do your own research and to work, if at all possible, work with a functional, medical doctor or an integrative or holistic medical doctor, or even like a nutritional therapy practitioner or somebody who can really help you identify what your individualized needs are as far as supplementation. I will say that there are a lot of influencers who are out there saying you have to take this and it's this like magic pill and it's, you know, it's expensive. And I just urge you to be cautious when it comes to supplements. Seek individualized professional support if possible, if accessible. Trust your gut and your intuition. And then of course, troubleshooting. So a lot of you know I did the autoimmune protocol years ago, the elimination phase, and then over time I was able to reintroduce foods. There's been different periods of time where I've had to, you know, go back and forth on a few foods, but that's really where that troubleshooting comes in, and noticing patterns and listening to our body can be so powerful. All right, so those are the tools in my autoimmune health and wellness toolbox. Curious, did you notice how a lot of the tools are in that mindset, emotional health, you know, section? As hard as it can be physically to live well with autoimmune disease, and as hard as it felt at my rock bottom physically, it was even harder emotionally and even harder as far as mindset goes. And so I am very, very intentional about supporting my mindset, supporting my emotional health, because it seems to have a domino effect on my day, on the choices I make, on my habits. So for me, at kind of the core, if you will, is supporting my mindset and my emotional health. Then as far as professionally, that mindset, emotional piece is oftentimes what a client may be missing or overlooking or have, you know, forgotten about. As important as nutrition is, as important as lifestyle is, those things are so important, and we could spend hours talking about each of those tools in those areas of my toolbox. But as important as each of those are, supporting a healthy mindset, honoring and processing difficult emotions and the fear that comes with autoimmune disease, and all the things while supporting emotional health is really key for a lot of us and can be such a game changer. So let me know if you have any questions at all about any of the tools in my autoimmune health and wellness toolbox. Also, let me know if there's any of the tools that you want me to highlight, do a separate video on, and I'll see what I can do. Please know the power of baby steps. You do not have to have all of the tools in your autoimmune health and wellness toolbox figured out today. Nutrition and lifestyle and mindset and emotional health can be a game changer and has improved my quality of life substantially. I've often said that an autoimmune health and wellness journey is like a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time. There may be times that we want to give up. There may be times it just feels too hard and it feels awful and it feels frustrating and we may need to stop and rest. There may be times where we're like, oh yeah, we've got this. And everything in between. If you feel any of those things, I am with you. I've been there. I felt them too. I still feel those things too at times. This is a journey. It's an autoimmune health and wellness journey. Let's focus on progress over perfection, and let's embrace unconditional self-love and grace and self-compassion and faith. It may not feel like it today, but you and me, we are so strong, and we've got this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love, for your support. You hold such a special place in my heart. We are autoimmune sisters, autoimmune besties, and I am so grateful for the connection that we can have here. I love you and I am cheering you on. I actually have a free 7-day autoimmune wellness challenge going on right now. You can go to my YouTube channel, my community tab, and you can find the information there. We would love to have you. It is not too late. You can go ahead and hop in and join us. Alrighty, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you can be notified when new videos go live. If you are interested, you are welcome to join my weekly email newsletter. I will drop a link in the description. Thank you for watching. These are different. No, just tank. No. Tank. My toolbox learn. My toolbox overlearn. Zoe, go lay down. Zoe, go lay down. Dogs are just not staying.